What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Week 13 funny forecast at the Nurburgring Nordschleife in the BMW M2 CS. Now, the reason for that is twofold. First of all, this car is brand new to PCC, in case you live under a rock. This car will be joining PCC, replacing the legacy BMW GT4. So I wanted to get some laps in it because obviously there will be some rain races, even though I don't plan to drive this car very much, if at all. There will be some rain races, of course, and although we're not visiting the Nürburgring, seat time is always good. The GR86 is also featured in here along with GT4s, which is why I wanted to see kind of how the classes interact, how we can expect pace to play out, braking distances, all that stuff. It's not a perfect comparison, but it's the best I got during week 13, so we'll give it a whirl, kind of a PCC preview, especially since in all likelihood in the next couple days you'll start to see week 1 videos, and that'll be kind of what is next to look forward to. Obviously, I will be driving the Clio for the most part this season. But anyways, we're just going to give this a whirl. Don't have a real set. I am just driving Will's PCC Snedderton 200 set with wet tires. Probably terrible. Again, I don't think I've driven this car. Well, first of all, thanks, Will, for putting this together. Make sure you go check out his channel, Sprawl Racer, for BMW M2 PCC lap guides. But I don't think I've driven this car since week 13 last season. I was not a fan of it, knowing it was just going to be in the rookie series with fixed sets. Didn't spend any real time learning it, driving it, anything like that. But obviously now it's going to be in PCC, I need to know it a little bit better. So we'll see how this goes. We'll give it a whirl. Hopefully it's fun. I am in Discord, although I'm in there by myself right now. So anybody that pops in, they're friends, not food. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have no idea where I'm starting. I did not qualify for this because that's no fun. Looks like we're starting 8th, which is second. Yeah, which is second of the M2 CSs. It looks like there are 6 and 5 and 6. So only 17 cars in our split, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's 3 splits of 17. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyways, holy crap. Some people are getting a lot of incidents in the warm up here, but should be a lot of fun. I don't really fully expect to survive. I have no idea what kind of pace I'm aiming for. I don't expect to survive. Track is only going to get more wet. It's going to get more scary. I'm not used to the car. Probably not going to be good in the car, even if I was used to the car. So we're just going to give this a whirl just to feel things out, see how it goes, and see how this goes. I just noticed that the 2 car, his name is Wayne Master. It's probably Wine Master, but I'd like to think because it's raining that it's Wayne Master. But anyways, yeah, so we're gonna roll off 8th. Only 1 minute to get on the grid. I assume we have enough fuel. I really have no idea though. This is just the PCC set. Hopefully we have enough fuel. I'd like to think we have enough fuel. I don't know why we wouldn't. So, Will, if I run out of fuel, it's on you. But again, I'd just like to survive. Oh shit, my batteries in my mouse are acting up. That's no good. All right, we might be starting from the pits while I try to change batteries in my mouse here. Do I have more batteries? What batteries do I need? Oh, this is like emergency situation here. All right, I do have AAA batteries. That's good. We're definitely going to miss a start. There's no way I can do this in 24 seconds, but that's okay. We'll just come from deep. Wouldn't be the first time. All right, so this is spontaneous. Um, I'm sorry, this is spontaneous battery swapping here, and I cannot get the damn thing out of the mouse to swap it. Come on, this is ridiculous. How hard can it be? It has the little, like the little pull tab, you know, so you can swap the batteries more easily, but it's not pulling them out. Come on, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to like be that guy and use a pen to jack it out here. This is ridiculous. Come on, should not be this hard. Like literally should not be this hard. All right, one is out. And the other is out. Okay, batteries out. Now I have to get the new batteries out of the battery pack and somehow figure out how they go in. Here we go. All right, battery pack is open. Battery 1, battery 2. Okay. This is yeah, this is a thing. I appreciate you being here for this spontaneous battery learning. Okay, did I put this in correctly? Yes, I did. The other one goes in here like so. Where did I set my battery case? There it is. And yeah, all right, come on, click in, please. What did I do now? What did I do wrong? There we go. In. Okay, battery. In. Mouse. On. Look at that. Spontaneous. We don't have pit stops, we have battery changes. Okay. Anyways, we do have 4 laps of fuel. Apparently, that should be good. Didn't mean to start from the pits. Probably won't hurt us too much. We are going to get to interact with more GR86s, though, so that's cool. Anyways, we'll get ready to rock and roll here. Hopefully, it's fun. Hopefully, we can enjoy this. Pace car is in. We are ready to go. Fastest battery change in the world, spontaneous pit stop environment, and we are about to be released. And let's go. All right, leaving the pits. Obviously, we have a GT4 ahead of us. Don't speed, don't do anything silly. 3 laps are on the Nürburgring. I'd like to try to push and get around this GR86 since they're so much slower than us on the straights. Almost killed them. Sorry about that, Jeremy. All right, we're underway. That was very hectic for about a minute or a minute and a half there, but we did it. Oh, there's one dead.
We got a couple of dead already.
All right, we're good. More dead people ahead. Don't do it. Thank you. Again, I fully expect there to be a lot of death in this, probably again including myself, but we'll see how we get on. All right, this is one of those things, one of the evasives of all time, but we're alive, we're going, we are moving. I do think I drove this last season here in Funny Forecast. I think the M2 was part of that with I think maybe all the PCC cars. Maybe that was before I'd chosen to drive the Clio, that I was going to drive the Clio or something, but I do recall doing this in the BMW last season when it was brand new. I think I might have finished second because there were only 2 BMWs left. That sounds familiar. Don't want to pass this guy here up at the Flugplatz. It's not wise. He's going to run out a little bit wide and die and hopefully not come get me. Thank you much. All right, we're good. Alive. Well, we've passed some of the 86s already. The BMWs aren't too terribly far ahead, but you can still see their spray. This might be the leading 86 here, which I can't see at all with the spray. Just back out of this, be nice and chill. Appears to have gone in there a little bit too deep, so maybe we'll be able to pass him here. Compression's a very dangerous place to pass, obviously, but we'll try. Be nice and patient, not going anywhere. Obviously, rain or dry, this is a very narrow, very dangerous part, but especially in the rain, this is not somewhere you want to go and we can't see, so we'll just chill. He might not make this corner. That's a big slide for him there. He is still alive, though. Alright, now we gotta get closer and go up and make a pass here. Hopefully on the run down the Rebel Tree here, we can get a nice run and go past. Get the power down. Alright, there we go. 16 seconds up to the leading BMW. That guy is higher rating than I am, so 4K plus. But only 7 seconds up to second place, and who has just spun off actually, so hopeful that we can get to second place again at least here. Looks like he's beached it and may not be able to continue, so we're up to third now. Can we run down George in the 5 car, who was the fourth of 6? I don't remember what I said, 5 or 6 BMWs. He's the 4th one. I assume that this is top split. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but no matter. There we go, roll through there nice and easy, nice and smoothly. So yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Nice midweek rain racing video, very calm, very collected. And yeah, hopefully week 1 is started by now by the time you're seeing this in all likelihood. But hopefully you are enjoying the first couple days of season 1. Week 1 of season, what are we in, season 2? I promise I'm having to focus so much here, I'm not an idiot. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying the first couple days. Obviously, starting tomorrow, hopefully if all goes to plan, we'll start having some more racing videos from week 1, official racing, but still having fun during week 13 now at the time of recording this. These are going to post out of order. I still have a couple more week 13 races I want to get in and record, but you will have already seen those. This is planned to be the last one that goes out, so yeah, we're cruising along, coming up probably not quite halfway through this first lap. It's going well, I feel comfortable. Haven't made up a lot of ground on George, but we're not a million miles off. Gilliam in the 95 car is clearly very sporty. We are not going to be catching him unless he makes a mistake or goes off or something. Car ahead has gone off there. We got the spotter call. We're still in good shape. I think we just have the 1X from that one guy going off, but no matter. Just be nice and careful, nice and patient up through here. This is, again, a really easy place to make a mistake and go off. This is actually pretty wet. They usually set up Funny Forecast to be, for the most part, more wet than the actual official rain races go. Other than enduros, I mean, obviously in enduro it just rains until it's not raining. But in most official races, at least that I've seen in PCC especially, we never see this much rain in standing water because it doesn't have that high of a percentage chance of raining for that long. So yeah, I have no idea. I'm probably slow as heck. I mean, that's quite obvious. But again, not driving the car very often or basically ever. Just trying to get through it, trying to learn, get a feel for how the car makes lap time so that as a Clio, if I'm getting lapped by it, which may or may not happen, I don't know how that's all going to work out with multi-class. But if that to be the case, I want to kind of get a feel for how the car drives, how it interacts, and kind of how best to not get in their way and not let them get in my way, essentially. So we're still doing okay. We're not too far behind George. We're not making up gobs of time, but of course not exactly pushing at 10 tenths. And we have 2 1/4 or 2 1/3 laps to go yet in this, so lots of time. We have survived the first chunk of the race. That's always good. There we go. Just float through there, nice and easy. All right. No idea what lap times we can expect. I figured maybe 8.5 minutes, maybe 9 minutes. I really have no idea. I don't know what this car would do in the dry either, so that's kind of a irrelevant comparison to make. A little bit of a slide there, but we're okay. Like I said, kind of before the battery mayhem there on the grid. Looks like we got slippery surface flag, which is new. I assume that that's only going to be for like off-track grass and dirt and stuff. It's not going to obviously include water. I don't remember what I was saying for my point there, but that's okay. Oh, yes, I do. Track is obviously going to get more wet here as we go, as we get another 15 minutes of this much rain coming down. So the puddles are going to increase. That third lap is going to be very scary and very slippery. That's what did me in right after miss last time. I do remember that I crashed by myself right after miss in this car last time. It's like the car ahead has gone off. Did they crash? Nope, doesn't look like it, just off. So yeah, we're close enough that, again, I don't know if we're putting any actual pressure on them or if it's just that difficult that they're making mistakes, but doing okay. We're still alive. We've put a lot of time on the 86s behind. It looks like the 7 car is at least decently fast because they're still within 30 seconds of us, but all the rest of them have had issues or spun or whatever and are further behind. And apparently you can't dip into the second carousel there without spinning out, which I guess makes sense if it's wet. It never occurred to me that you'd just spin out at 50 miles an hour like that, but I guess that makes sense. Should just touch the wall with the left rear, barely, ever so slightly. Looks like the 7 car, after I said that, had an issue or a spin behind us, so. Still, oh, okay, yikes. That's not good. At least we're right at the end of the lap, so we can come get our fast repair and continue on. Not ideal, not a good couple corners for me there as a novice BMW driver. I suppose I should just not use my turn signal now. That would be appropriate. Alright, we'll get everything done. Don't need new tires or fuel, obviously. We'll just come right back out. Gonna be a little bit of a lonely race now, even if we do survive, unless someone else has a tow or an issue or a spin. We're not going to see very many other cars, which is unfortunate. Maybe I should continue just in case. It doesn't feel like the car is too terribly bad, but maybe I should continue just in case I really screw it next lap. But I think that's what we'll do. We'll just continue on. Worst case scenario, we die some more and have to pit. But oh, now I'm gonna pit now. I overruled myself. Looks like the 5 ahead is pitting. I'm gonna take the chance that I hopefully won't screw this up like several laps in a row. So we'll pit here, get the car fixed, especially with the 5 car pitting ahead, and we'll try to. He's already leaving pit road though, of course. We'll try to get our fast repair, come back out, and try to chase him down. Gonna be easier said than done. There we go. Tear off fast repair. We're all good. Fast repair is done. That's our one chance at that. Lap was not good. I guess it was about 9 minutes and a bit, so not good at all. But that's okay. We're on to lap 2 at least. We have a little bit of tire heat. Again, not that really matters too much because I can barely drive this thing anyways, but we are going. So hopefully this is not a PCC preview where it's just me by myself doing nothing in the rain, driving around aimlessly without skill. That would not be good, but who knows. Of course, I'm a lot better in the rain now for cars I know well, like the 86 somewhat, and more so the Mazda after driving it in K5 for several weeks. And the Clio and GT3 I'm a little better in than I used to be. Still not a rain driver by any means, but at least I feel like now in those cars and in most cars I can get around the track. As I say that, I kill myself here though, but I do feel competent enough to understand what I'm looking at, what I'm looking for, and how to drive the car. Whereas when rain was released, which was a year ago, I was talking with Spencer about that. I think it was Spencer. But anyways, I can't believe that's been a year that rain's been out, that rain was released, because the very first Enduro was like 2 weeks after rain came out at Sebring that Steel and I won. And that was a year ago. Sebring is coming up in like a week. So, oh, come on, Justin. Don't die. Thank you. So yeah, it's been a year of rain. I've made, minimal progress. I am better, but it's been minimal progress. It's been tough sledding. Haven't had a whole lot of rain issues, but I haven't done a whole lot of true rain racing either, so I don't think that's quite an accurate representation of my rain skill. These windshield wipers, either it's raining really hard, which I guess you could fathom based on the spray behind me, either that or these windshield wipers are garbage. One of the two things, maybe both. Get a little bit of a standing water puddle there, right there at the compression. We're still good. Again, we're not chasing lap time, but I'd like to this third lap here with a clean lap. Clean track and not have a mistake. I'd like to see what kind of lap time we can do just for a reference point. So still that same kind of 20-ish seconds back to the 7 car, but of course I think that I had the pit and most of that went away after his mistake and then came back obviously. So still good. We're not going to be catching the 5 car ahead either, of course, in case he makes a mistake. 95 is mega. He's probably like a 37,000 iRacing rain guy. But we're in good shape. I'm still enjoying it. I hope you are as well. A little bit of a boring race, but you get to see how bad I am in unfamiliar cars. There was the video that came out a week or a little more than a week ago of me driving the Lotus 49 here for the very first time. And this is me, I guess technically this is the second time, but this is me driving the, 5 car dipped out. He said enough of that, or had a crash. I wasn't paying attention, didn't look. But yeah, the Lotus 49 around here on my very first lap, but even though technically this is my second time driving this year. It was 3 months ago and I don't remember anything about it, so. I don't even remember if it was open set. I assume not because we were able to change stuff and make rain tires. But this is of course a Snetterton set, which probably isn't helping me in the slightest. I didn't even think about that. That's probably worse than just running a baseline set. But again, regardless, thank you, Will, for building this. Again, make sure you check out his channel, Sprawl Racer, for all your PCC stuff, for all your track guides every week in the BMW, and of course hopefully he will be participating in recording some races along with that. And of course, if you are a PCC driver, voting is up, or nomination I should say, track nomination for paid tracks is up for about another 7 or 8 days, so make sure you go check that out on the forums if you are a PCC driver and want to give your input on what paid tracks we use for Season 3. As usual, with the voting process I came up with, we won't be using any repeat paid tracks from this season, so good way to shake it up, get some new spice, new variety in there. Alright. Not die that time through there. The sun's peeking out just a little bit, but it still appears to be raining quite heavily, so not sure if the track will dry or change at all because of that, or if it's just going to be slightly brighter. So I guess we've inherited second. I don't know if any other BMWs are even still running behind us. So big slap sideways there. Don't think any other BMWs behind are even still running, so assuming I can finish this out and complete this lap, will be second place in the BMWs again. One of these times I'll get a week 13 funny forecast win. I don't think I've ever done that because I keep having one fast guy or dying and finishing second or whatever the case may be, so I'd like to win one of these at some point. Not that it really means anything, but still. Through the first carousel. Still cruising. Wipers are still garbage, but the set, for what it's worth, Will, feels very, very good. So we're good. Cruising along nicely. On to the last kind of third of the circuit now for the second lap, and then we will have one more lap to go afterwards. Don't know what I'm doing. Ooh, we're good. Big slide, but we're okay. I was just going to say, oh man, again, that's a big hit. Okay, we're good. We're just going to ride this wall. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Everything's great. Just standing water is dumb. In a car that you don't know. I was trying to say, if I was able to finish a sentence and a thought before killing myself. The steering in this car is very, very light. I don't know if that's a setup thing that Will's put together for his driving preference or if it's adjustable. I have no idea, of course. It does feel like it turns pretty well. Handles well. Again, we're running basically, pretty low wing settings because it's for Snaraton compared to what you run in the rain at the Nurburgring normally. Again, there's probably different traction control settings. I'm not utilizing all sorts of stuff, but it's okay. It's just a fun race for the test race. But the steering feels very light. That's the main thing I'm noticing with this. Steering is extremely light, extremely... It's precise, but oh god, that's a big one. Okay, that might have done us in right there. What I was going to say is that the steering feels very, very light, very... Flimsy isn't the right word, but like it's precise, but not efficient, not connected. Let's see what happened to me here, and then we'll just call this a race. I don't need to do this anymore. Ooh, yeah, that's a big hit. No wonder. All right, so the cars are not made of rocks. They're made of paper, as it turns out. But yeah, all right, well, that's a race. So leaders will come around and finish. There were still three GT4s running ahead of us. They're all pretty close, actually, too. And then Gilliam is pretty close in the leading BMW. Technically, because we didn't finish that lap, we're not going to pass George, so we're going to finish third. But no matter, doesn't matter. Results don't matter. Finishing the race doesn't matter. I hope you enjoyed that. Just me trying to get laps in this car, and obviously it didn't go very well. But I do have fresh batteries in my mouse, so we should be good for a little while. So that's going to be it. Appreciate you all so much. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Don't want you to miss anything from official racing coming up, Porsche Unleashed, Camaro content, track day content. But especially we got, oh, there's a dead one. So Gilliam finally died, so we could have actually won if I could just keep the damn thing on track. So maybe it's just really difficult. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Did have a lot of fun driving this car. We'll see how much I drive it in PCC the upcoming season, but obviously we have official races to come. So hope you enjoy it, and we'll call that a day. So till next time, as always, look at that, I can move the mouse. All right, bye.